Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream of Spriters Hope's Blooming Dawn first test playthrough. Well, guys, my game is almost complete. I've been working on it for a long time now, and, yeah. As you can see, this is the title screen that you'll be greeted with when you first boot up the game, hopefully. And, yeah. So, this is an RPG game made in RPG Maker, and as such, it uses a lot of assets and stuff that are default to the engine, but I've also made a ton of assets for myself, and a whole lot of other people have contributed to this project as well. To all of those that have, thank you so much. I will be including you in the credits section over here eventually. But yeah, for now, let's get going with a new game. Now, this is sort of like the alpha build, so there's still going to be corrections and errors and that sort of stuff. If you guys notice anything that you think I need to fix, please let me know so that I can fix it. If there are anything that you would like added in the game that you don't see currently, let me know and I'll see what I can do about adding it. Dialogue or character or anything like that, I'm more than open to hear. The Discord is down in the description below. I'll also put a comment when this becomes a video. You guys can go and join the Discord. I would love to have you there and hear your opinions and thoughts. And you'll also be able to keep updated with the game there and join me and my friends as we play through this thing. So here we go. Let's get started with a new game, shall we? Alright, so it starts out with this screen here. These are the default controls and can be changed from the options menu. So this game runs primarily on the keyboard, although you can use the mouse for quite a lot of functions in it as well. But it is a primarily keyboard-based game. Yeah. And you can alter and change the keyboard however you like. Right, we also get to choose our message background. So at the start over here, we can choose plain, which is just that. Let's see, we've also got leaves. We've got hearts. We've got all sorts of different ones, and you get more as the game progresses. You might be wondering what's with the red outlining. This is sort of like a spell check that's part of the thing. It won't be in the final game, but it's just to help me check my spelling as I go through. Because generally when I write very fast and very sporadically, so I don't take note of spelling. So it's very helpful to have a spell check feature. Right, and so the game begins. Hey, are you okay? Easy there. It looks like you had a nasty fall. Who are you? Oh, I'm a sword sprite. I was sent to look for someone. Wait, what is your name? And here we get to type our name. We're gonna go for Annie. And just press enter. It's Annie. You are who I was looking for. I'm to be your sword. I don't remember anything. Great. I finally get to have a master of my own, and he has no memory. Oh well, you at least know what a sword sprite is, right? No. Gurgur. I'm a sword sprite. I'm a magical blade that can be used by you. Only be used by you, my master, see? And there she transforms into his sword. Ah! Calm down, you act like you just saw a ghost. Oh, pantomimes, yay, here. Pick me up and let's go fight him. If I have to. It's either that or you become the latest addition to their menu. So, do you remember the basics or would you like some help? So over here are a few help screens where you can learn more about the combat of the game, but for now we're just going to say I don't need help. Alright, this is a pantomime. They come in all shapes and sizes. This one is a piggle, a nasty foe that likes to destroy crops. However, they don't have many ways to hurt you, so go ham. Alright, so we can see here how the piggle is in the center of the screen. We have our character that is currently doing the actions over here. We also have another portrait of them there, and we have space for more party members as we go along. We also have a turn indicator, which shows whose turn it is in battle, and at the beginning we just have 3 options to choose from. We can either attack, guard, or use items. Now, this does get expanded upon, and you get more options as the game goes, but one of my friends suggested to me that we shouldn't overwhelm the player immediately with a whole bunch of options, so we just got these 3 to start with. We're going to go for attack, and this comes up over here, showing you how much damage. You've also got the HP, so you can make a very educated guess about how much damage you are going to inflict upon your enemy. There is also a combo system you saw there, which keeps you on your toes in battle, when you need to press a certain key in order to trigger a combo after an attack. So for now, the attacks are pretty much standard, and it is very difficult to lose this first battle, but that is intentional. Right, now we get our EXP coming up, and we get to almost gain a new level, about halfway there. Yay, we won! Hey, you aren't half bad. Thanks. Okay, well, we better head out of here. We need to get you to a town so we can try and get your memory back. Okay. So, now, we need to head on out through here. So, you can explore around back here and check around and see what you want to see. But there's all sorts of ways you can go from here. The way that we want to go, however, is straight down here. Because across this little pathway, we see a book lying there. Now, we don't necessarily need to pick it up, but I would suggest that you do. What's this? That's a Pantopedia. Who just leaves a Pantopedia lying on the ground? As we come across different pantomimes, I'll record them here. Thanks, that should be useful. So, if we come into our items section, you can see that we have different sections in our item section that shows different categories in our item section that shows different types of items that we can have access to. And under key items, we have the Pantopedia. And if we use the Pantopedia, it takes us to this mysterious book-like thing. And we can go here and read more about the pantomimes that we encounter on our journey. Learn their strengths and weaknesses, what type they are, what they drop, experience gold, and a little bit of interesting information about them. So that fills out automatically as you encounter different pantomimes. Here we get some seeds and a bit of broccoli. And we can open a chest and get a standard leather helm there. There's also some other things scattered around, like if we come back here, we can get a nature remnant, some more broccoli over there, and a glittering token. I wonder what that could be used for. And that takes us back to where we were at the beginning. So let's move on to the next section, shall we? So whenever you see these little arrows over here, they let you know when you can transition to another area in the game. If I walk over here, I can't. But if I walk where these arrows are, it takes me through. Wait a second. What? I wanted to let you know that you can dodge battles, but if you skip too many, you may find yourself unable to deal with others. Also, I have a new technique for you. What? We learned Sword Form Crane. It's called a special ability. Want me to tell you how it works? Yeah, sure. Special abilities are unique to each sprite. Mine focuses on forms. This first one is Sword Form Crane. It allows you to recover health gradually. Sometimes pantomimes will drop gems that you can equip to your spear. Abilities you get from pantomime gems will also appear here. Alright, so we've learnt a new type of skill, which is Sword Form Crane. Increase your max HP and recover your HP for a while. Sounds pretty useful. Now, you'll see up in the top left, we have our character information bar, along with our HP, SP, and TP. You'll also see that we have various pantomimes on the map. Now, these pantomimes stay stationary until you get in range of them, at which case they begin to chase you. And if they successfully manage to get you, you will get into a battle. You don't want to let them get you from the back, however, because they'll get a surprise attack on you, and that is not good. Now you can see Special has been added to our wheel, and here we can use Sword Form Crane, although it takes 50 TP. TP is short for technical points, and you gain those by using attacks, so increasing your technique through attacking. Those, however, are reset at the start of every battle. So as you saw, this battle was not long enough for us to get up to the 50 TP necessary. We did, however, get a level up, which is really nice. Over here, we have a potion. Potions can be used by going into your items, selecting potion, use the potion on yourself, and there we go. We also have nectars, which restore sprite points. We have broccoli, which we can eat to increase our attack. Let's do that right now. And that buff will stay on you, as you can see in the up in the top left there. That buff will stay on you until your next battle. So at the start of your next battle, you'll get a buff to your attack, which is really, really useful. And down there, we have another pantomime that could become a danger in the near future if we're not careful. But we could also try and sneak behind it here and get it for a surprise attack, an advantage. These little guys pack a punch. They tend to stay in groups and go great in salads. So pull them up and dice them up. Alright, and we can get a few attacks on this guy, and as you can see, we're getting an increased damage rate on it. Now, after this battle, however, that increased damage is going to disappear, so it's only good for 1 damage. So you want to be quite strategic about how and when you use it. You'll also notice that you get seeds when you pluck them, and those can be later used to grow more of the plant. We found a chest with some gold, and ooh, this is a sphere! There are different types and even elemental ones. Spheres can be augmented by different things found throughout the world. Gems, crystals, and shards. Each has a special effect that it will add to the sphere. It will only work if you equip them to the sphere using Customize feature, so don't forget. Make sure to go to Customize, or it won't work. Alright, so if we come here and we go to Equip, we can customize our starter sphere with shards, gems, and crystals. At the moment though, we don't have any of those. What I do want to do though is hit the optimize button, and that will equip the best of the current gear we have according to its stats values. Now, this might not be the best that you think it could be, which could be more valid than the automatic AI thinks. So be sure to fiddle around with your things and see how they fit best for you. And we can also go into statuses here, and we can see a little bit more about Annie. The Wanderer, an amnesiac who has lost all memory of who he once was. Gentle and mild-tempered, yet still willing to fight for what he believes in. Alright, so we can now head on a bit. Let's, you can see what type of pantomime you're going to be fighting by their overworld sprite. So, like here, this one. What is this one? This is a bow leaf. They roll through the forest looking for food. They can give you quite a headache if they fall on you. Alright, and then we can get some experience points and some gold for beating it. And we can carry on our merry way and get a potion and a nectar from over here. And there is one last pantomime over here for us to tackle. These little ladies get annoyed by the antics of the bow leaf. Why are they always following them around then? That's something I'll leave you to discover. Now you see our attack has been lowered by that bow leaf, so if we want to get rid of that, we would need a special status removing item. We can't use the broccoli during the battle. Alright, let's have a tackle over here. Getting it down. One more attack should do it. Yes, there we go. And when you've defeated all the enemies in a certain area, you get an area clear. And you get certain rewards for clearing areas, and the pantomimes do not return, but the native wildlife does, like the little owl over there, or the little fox down here. So you get the native wildlife to return as a reward. However, you also get different rewards later on, like I said. Repeating myself a bit there. Guess what? What? I have a new technique for you. Oh, nice. Learned multi-slash. It's called a mastery ability. Want me to tell you how it works? Mastery abilities are unique to each Spriter. Yours focus on the sword. The first one is multi-slash. Hit the enemy twice in one turn. Alright, now we are ambushed by that pantomime over there. But we can try out our new mastery ability, multi-slash. You see it takes 20 SP and we have a total of 100 SP. So there we go. We can hit it twice in one turn and take it out. There we go. Now, this over here is a campfire. This is a campfire. This one is lit, but if they are unlit, you would need something to light them with. They will allow you to rest for a short while and recover your HP and SP. You are also given the option to save. Remember to save often and in different slots. You can also save at any time from the main menu. Do you wish to rest? Yes, and let us save. So here currently, I have a whole bunch of files with the characters all at different levels as I've been going through the game, but I'll use file 24 to save the main game for Annie. Alright, and let us come through here now. And we can explore in the forested trees here to find some items, and oh, what's this? Even a chest. Nice. What's in the chest? A standard gambeson. We're going to equip that right away. So optimize there. Have we gotten any gems yet? No, we have not. Unfortunately, because those open new techniques to us, which are very useful. Alrighty, we get our first proper multi-enemy fight over here. So we have to keep our wits about us, and we may need to heal as we go. Right, we want to try and use normal attacks and conserve on our multiple attacks, because these multiple attacks, while very powerful, use up our SP gauge, and that can only be replenished through campfires and through nectar bottles. So for now, I think I'll just stick to my standard attack for this guy. And there we go. Dealt with. And we get to level 3. So this area is not indicative of the entire game. Some areas are harder than others and some areas are easier. This, of course, being the starting area in the game, is much easier than other areas that you'll find in the game. We have 2 of them together here. Ouch! Alright. One more attack there. I think I'm gonna need to heal up after this fight. But that's what the campfire is for. There we go. Now, this area holds a certain something that you may want to make sure that you clear this area for. So down here, I don't know if you saw or noticed it when we were down here, there's a little toolkit. And whenever you see one of these on the map, it's a little indicator to you that you should clear the area that the toolkit is in, because a certain person will appear there when you do. So let's get this piggle over here. There we go, that's that piggle taken care of. And let's get some of this and then get attacked again. Alright, some more multi-slashes should show these guys what's what. As you can see, as you gain levels, you gain strength, so your attacks do much greater damage, and you are able to dispatch of your foes much more quickly and easily. There we go. Alright, and we're already up to level 4. Let's come into our items quickly and just munch down on a broccoli. And you can see things are sorted into the different categories. Originally, I was going to have an alphabetical sorting system, but I thought a categorical one was better for the long run, especially when you start getting many items in the late game. We're getting attacked twice here, so we must be careful and remember that when we get out of this battle, we'll automatically start another. So we might want to heal up here a bit, take advantage of the fact that this is just one enemy against us, so that we'll be prepared for the next one that is going to come straight after this battle. And we go straight into the next battle. Alright, fortunately it was also just one enemy, so we are not too badly affected. But that can happen. You can get chained into a whole bunch of battles at once, which can be quite scary if you are unprepared. Alright, and we get an area clear. Now, like I said, things change in the area when you clear it, like this guy showing up. Ah, now those pesky pantomimes are gone, I can now get back to one of my favorite crafting spots. Man, I wish I had some pebbles and cotton fluff. I could make my special tinder. So, if you bring him pebbles and cotton fluff, he will then make a certain thing for you and also give you the crafting recipe of how to do it. So, we find a lost purse over there too, which we can then return to this lady. That's my purse. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for finding it for me. I've left a reward for you in the quest sphere in town. So each town has a quest sphere, and these quest spheres are like localized information centers that you can go to and find out what needs doing in each town. So for here, we want to save our current progress and head on over into the town, which is down this way. Meskia Village. Looks like we found a village. Let's ask around and see what people know. Oh wait, you don't remember what a town is like, right? Want me to show you around? Okay, right this way. This is a quest sphere. Interact with it to be taken to the quest room for this town. Townspeople will often drop off quest requests that they need spriters to take care of in here. Once you are done with the quest, come back here for a reward. This is a campfire where you can rest and recover. Most towns have an inn that has the same function. Sorry guys, just needed to clear my throat there for a second. You can see the development screen here. Alright. In front of me is a well. Spriters can use these to travel to Welltown, and from there to wells of any other town that you have visited. Up there is a shop. Towns can have one or many shops where you can buy things using the gold you get from defeating pantomimes. That's it. Enjoy exploring. So now we're pretty much set free in this town. We can go anywhere we like. We can even try and leave town. However, she does say you should really go and talk to the fairy next to the town well. So until you've spoken to that fairy, you're not allowed to leave the town. And the reason for this is the well is this game's version of fast travel, which allows you to travel quickly to various cities and locations that you've been to in the past. Hello, Master Spriter. Master Spriter? Yes, as a spriter you can see things that ordinary people can't. See this here well? Well, since you're a spriter, they are more than just wells. They can take you to a very special place. Here, you'll need this. We get the well pass. Well, come on, jump in. We also see that the well has changed appearance. So each of the towns that you visit will have a unique appearance well that will let you recognize it when you're traveling. So we can travel to Welltown here. And you can see there is a well for every town you can visit in the game. And yes, there are this many towns in the game. So, Meskia's one is very viney and greeny to fit its forested aesthetic. So, this is the main hub of the game. You will be probably coming here quite often after each of your adventures. So, this little ferry will give us a tour. Excuse me, Master, would you like a tour of the town? Okay, Master, this way, please. And if we follow the little ferry around, any building with a symbol on top is an arena. There is one for each element. As you defeat pantomimes, the arenas will fill up with the pantomimes you defeat. So you can fight them as many times as you like to gain experience, gold, and items. So they will each go into their various elemental buildings. We'll get more into elements later. Don't worry about it too much for now. This is Backing Do's house. Talk to him if you would like to change your text background. This is Naming Do's house. Talk to him if you'd like to change any party member's name. This is Shepherdoo's house. Talk to him if you would like to learn how to cook food. This is Crafting Do's house. Talk to him if you would like to learn how to make some new items. Up there is the farm. You can grow crops and buy seeds and other things. Those wells link to every town in the region. However, you must visit the town and access its pass to be able to travel there. This is the hostel. People you meet that you would like to move into your town live here. They can be interesting to talk to. This is Armadoo's house. Talk to him if you would like to learn how to make better armor. This is Artisting Doo's house. Talk to him if you'd like to change into an outfit you have acquired. This is Battle Doo's house. Talk to him if you'd like to change battle music. And this is Advising Doo's house. Talk to him if you need to know what to do next at any point. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me know if you need anything else. Alright, so let's go and have a talk to Advising Doo, shall we? Hi, my name is Advising Doo. I can give you a clue what to do next if you want me to. Do you? Have a look around town and speak to everyone you see. So that's his clue for the first area. Just speak to everyone, and that's a good clue for the whole game. They don't always have like pertinent information, but they always have something interesting to say, and you'll definitely be able to find your way around. And if you ever get stuck, he will have better advice later on to help you. Hi, this is the home of Battle Doo. I can change your battle music, Carouse. Choose your music from the books below. So we can come here, and if we want to, we can change our battle music to something different. As you can hear there. We can also change our victory music. So we can do a full thing. I'm going to leave it on Take Courage for now. And let's set it to victory number 3 over there. If we come up to here, we get to Artisting Doo's house. Hi, this is the home of Artisting Doo. I can change your lookaroo. Head into the changing room when you're ready. So if we go in here, whose clothes would you like to change? We get a little bit of a spoiler. I wasn't too sure how to do this. Depending on the party members and stuff like that. I may change this by the final game. But for now, he'll just say, sorry, that person is not with you and you can't go in. But if you choose Annie, because he is with you, you can come in here and as the story goes, you'll unlock more outfits. And if you talk to the mannequin holding that outfit, you'll be able to change into the different outfits you get, which I think is pretty nice. Now that will only reflect in your overworld sprite. It won't reflect in any pictures or stuff like that, but it's a little bit of a customization feature. Alright, and in over here at Armadoo's house. Hi, this is the home of Armadoo. I can teach you armor recipe-roos. Do you want me to? And if we say yes, we can buy them from him. But the prices he is selling them at is not affordable for us at present. So we'll need to remember him for later. Next up, we have this area over here, which is the home. So the different party members you get throughout your journey will occupy each of these rooms. And as you get each party member, the room will be filled in with furniture unique to them, and they'll have different things to say as you go throughout the journey. So visit here often, and there's a reason to, because the more you talk to them, the stronger a relationship you'll build with them, and this has different effects throughout the game. So just remember to keep coming back here often. You can also come up over here if you want to craft things. So that's another little crafting section, but you can always access crafting through your main menu, so it's not strictly necessary to go there for crafting. Over here is Shepherdu's house. Hi, this is the home of Shepherdu. I can sell you cookbooks-a-doos. Do you want me to? And over here we can buy some lovely cookbooks. Once again, a bit out of our price range this early in the game. And over here we have Crafting Do's house. Now, he talks about how different spheres are made, different weapons. And you can buy different. Now, at this point, we can learn how to craft grenades. We can also learn how to make basic spheres. So here are some things you can afford right from the start if you would like to. But I'm going to save my money for other things for now. Title, Secrets of Making Spheres 1. Would you like to read? I was a wee young lad when I first held me hammer. Every young smith's first ask is to head into the mountains to mine for spheres. These mysterious objects hold tremendous power, but only smiths know how to turn these basic spheres into something truly amazing. Secrets of Making Spheres 2. In order to start bringing out the true power of the sphere, it must go through a process of hardening. First into the fire, then out into the oil, and then back into the fire. This hardens it to the point where it is able to better emit the energy inside. Care must be taken to not over-harden the orbs, as this causes them to crack, and for a highly corrosive liquid to begin seeping out from the inside. The Secrets of Making Spheres 3. Once hardened, the sphere can be placed upon a turning wheel, which will grind away all the imperfections on the surface caused by the hardening. This will give the sphere a brilliant shine. I need to correct that. That is spelt Sahir. A brilliant shine, and even somewhat of a glow if done right. If done wrong, the sphere will shatter, sending hardened shards in all directions. This is why the sphere smith should always be behind some protective wall during the process. Secrets of Making Spheres 4. Once polished, cracking the sphere is a difficult process, which requires a great amount of force. However, when cracked, the polished sphere no longer leaks corrosive liquid, but instead waves of energy. What causes this change is unknown. These spheres only last about 10 years as their power slowly leaks out. The Secrets of Making Spheres 5. If a correctly cracked sphere is placed next to a polished uncracked one, the polished one will begin to absorb the energy radiating from the cracked sphere. This causes the polished one to begin to glow, and depending on the length of time left next to the cracked sphere, it may absorb the entirety of the power. You can crack multiple spheres and set them next to one absorbing sphere, allowing it to hold power of a great many spheres. The absorbing sphere will continue to gain in brightness and energy, and eventually will undergo a change to a new form after absorbing almost 100 cracked spheres. So you can see the sort of power scaling that happens. So that's a bit of lore for you, and all throughout the game you'll find books like that, with a little bit of information and lore of the world. So here we have the farms where you can get stuff like milk, yogurt, cheese, beef, all with different effects. There's also cooking recipes which you can get, so you can combine different ingredients to form whole meals. And of course, talk to the animals. Now here's the actual farmlands themselves where you can plant your crops. You can come here, plant a seed, so for instance the broccoli over here. And we can just come and plant it all along like that. And water it, and then go away. And eventually this will grow into whole new broccoli crops for us. You can either sell them or use them. So let's head out back this way. Now, over here, which wasn't covered on our tour, is a little side area. Ruined. And if we go down into Ruined, we'll see some golden chests on pedestals. It seems to be sealed by a mysterious force. What could they hold, I wonder? We'll have to find out later in the game. Alright, let's come on through here now. And we want to head into here. So this is Backingdoo's house. Hi, this is the home of Backingdoo. I can change your background, Doo. Choose your background from the books below. So we can come here and change our message background to whatever we want it to be. Let's change it to techno for now. So more different backgrounds will appear as you complete quests, so you won't be left with just those for the entire game. Over here, we have the home of Namingdoo. This is the home of Namingdoo. I can change your nameroo. Speak to the statues in the back to change your name. If you don't know someone, their statue will not speak back. So, like here, the statues are not responding because we do not know any of those party members yet. But here, our statue will speak to us. Hi Annie, this is the home of Namingdoo. I can change your nameroo. Do you want me to? We can say yes and change our name. So we can name him Annies. You're now Annies. So let's head on down through here. And we can now enter these different buildings. These are the arenas. Each arena is themed after a different elemental type. So for instance, you got your fire arena here. It's currently empty because we haven't found any fire elemental pantomimes yet. But if we head over this way, and there's also some more farming land down here you can use, we can get into the nature arena. And as you can see, the different pantomimes we found are here. And you can fight them and challenge them as many times you want. You can do this to gain experience and gold. So it's a good way to do that if you want. Now the game is structured in such a way that by the end of it you should be at level 100 if you fight all of the pantomimes as you go through. But if you would rather come here and grind up early in the game, you're welcome to do that too. But I will leave exploring Meskia for the next time. What do you think, guys? I hope you liked this. I will try and do these streams semi-regularly, so come back every now and then and check and see if I've done one. But as always, my name is Athais. It's been lovely to have you all here. For now, goodbye and God bless.